Good afternoon and a warm welcome to NTV at 1. My name is Joel Senyonyi. Let's begin with the headlines. President Museveni said to address traders in Kampala's Central Business District. Also coming up, the UK government promises a £5 million boost to the Uganda Virus Research Institute to help combat outbreaks like Ebola. And South Africa's youth unemployment continues to skyrocket, causing unease among citizens, even as government says it's addressing the challenge. Now, President Museveni is this afternoon meeting traders in various city markets. These include arcade owners and people with disabilities in Kiseka, Nakasero and St. Balikudembe markets. Let's now connect to the events that are happening right now at Nakasero market.
Banurugero urugamba nti omukuru omutangana aragayo omuntu omukuru omubuulirira bw'aba akomawo amaze okukola ensobi bw'omubuulirira akyagenda kukola ensobi tagenda kuwuliriza agenda kugamba nti gwani osinza ki nange ndi muntu mukulu kyenkola nkimanyi naye bwagenda nakola ensobi ebintu nebitabukana bw'aba akomawo omugamba nti tewandikoze ekyo kati mwabe Kampala mbadde mugamba nti Museveni yabula nabula kubanga mwangoba kati myaka 20 mungobye wano mwasooka ne mungoba nemuteekawo Sebagala nemugamba nti tetugenze ne Sebagala nemuteekawo ani omugenzi Sebaana Kizito nemuteekako Lukwago nange nengamba nti owaayi ab'e Kampala kambesonye abanyankole bammwe ate balina olugero olulala olugamba nti amaizi kuganyira otanyoga otunanyanaga nteneziro amazzi bwega kugamba nti tonaaba nawe ogaddamu nogamba nti wange nange badde sirinakko baliitakko nange badde sirinakko mbadde bulungi bwebatyo bwebagamba nolwekyo ab'e Kampala munsonyiye naye namwe mulina okusaba okusonyiwa kubanga ye mwabasobola okungoba ebya politics nabitandikira wano mu Kampala ekatwe n'abawagizi bange Zubair Bakari Karula Kibuye Abbas Kibazo bali bampagira ekatwe eyo bali bantu baffe naye nzikiriza nti abantu bena bakwasa bayinza kuba tebakola omulimu ogwali gwetaagisa nolwekyo awo etudda ku lugero lw'Abaganda olugamba nti ekitatamulima tekimalako nte kasita mukyalo n'obulamu nange wendi kati zuuno nzize nengamba nti kangende ndabe abajeemu ab'e Kampala kati omukujeema kwamwe mwakalumya ebintu okusooka eno enkola ey'okutunda obutale yali nsobi kubanga obutale bwe bwali essomero eritandikirwako omukozi w'obusuubuzi omwana bw'aba ayagala kuyiga.
Okay, the president there addressing traders at Nakasero market. We understand that he will be moving to a couple of other places, including St. Bali Kudembe market, commonly known as Owino, plus a couple of other places. All right, let's move on now. Uganda Virus Research Institute will receive £5.1 million, approximately 25 billion Uganda shillings, targeted towards HIV research and Ebola preparedness work, which the Department for International Development in the United Kingdom is supporting. The UK Minister for Africa, Harriet Baldwin, made the announcement today after touring the institute in Entebbe, where the two parties have collaborated for close to 30 years.
We do conduct studies, ecology studies, and bats that stay in caves called Egyptian fruit bats have been found to be positive for Marburg virus. They are actually true results.
And you're also able to study the development of resistance to treatment?
Yes, we do. And the next time you will see resistance to antiretrovirus.
As you know, there is an outbreak of Ebola at the moment, some 20 miles west of the Ugandan DRC border. And so we need to make sure that we prevent Ebola getting into Uganda. But if there were an unfortunate example of a case arriving in Uganda, it's important for Uganda to be ready. And the work done at this research institute, the strong partnerships that we have with UK institutions like the London School of Tropical Disease and the various medical research council programs that I've seen today here are helping to not only develop an experimental vaccine in terms of Ebola, but also ways to identify very quickly when cases occur. And so together we're working hard to make sure that we all live in a healthier and safer world.
Good. Thank you, everyone.
Let's go to court now. The Anti-Corruption Court has ordered for the immediate arrest of Assistant Commissioner of Police Siraje Bakaleke after he defied summons to appear in court today to answer to 12 counts, including abuse of office, kidnap, conspiracy to defraud and commit a felony. Grade 1 Magistrate Moses Nabende issued the warrant of arrest on the request of prosecution's Harriet Angom, who informed court that Bakaleke was duly served on 17 September through his lawyers from Senguka, Robert and Nakachwa Partners, but neither him nor his lawyers appeared. ACP Bakaleke, together with DASP Innocent Munezero, DASP Innocent Nwagaba, DAIP Robert Asimwe, PC Amanye Jr., PC Babu Gustavus and PC Kenneth Zirintusa were accused of having arbitrarily directed the wrongful arrest and confinement of 3 Korean nationals. They are jointly charged with a 1 Paul Mugoya Wanyoto and Beta Samuel, with whom they are allegedly defrauded the Koreans of $415,000 between 4th and 11th of February this year. Prosecution further alleges that on 4th and 11th of February this year in Kampala, the 9 accused persons conspired to kidnap 3 Koreans with an intention to secretly or wrongfully confine and defraud them. The Uganda Wildlife Authority Director for Conservation, John Makombo, has revealed that crime investigation skills are still a major challenge in Uganda Wildlife Authority. This was said during the pass-out of 20 Uganda Wildlife Authority officers who went through a 3-month course in crime investigation held at Kabalye Police Training School in Masindi. Only 5 of the trainees were women. The trainees were trained by officers from the Uganda Police Criminal Investigations Department and the UPDF and officials from Judicial Services.
Let them correct what we're going to do. That's why
they are going lying position on the first 5 bullets on their target.
I was given 15 rounds. I've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Another one just slightly back.
First of all, now that's gender balance. Women also like the parliament, and it has right here. Yes.
We have given you best, which can make you successful. The rest will expect you to venture. You are all mature people. You are all above 18. Contact your respective OCCIDs and other detectives so that you jointly work with them. And even when you get challenges, please don't hesitate to call them, because at the end of the day we have to account for all the crimes which were committed in Uganda.
Usually we have been training purely for conservation, and basically our staff have been having very little knowledge and skill in investigation, and so we have been losing out on some of our cases, wildlife crime cases, because of the fact that sometimes there is very little that we collect. But with this training, we are very sure that the skills which have been acquired are going to help us achieve a little bit more. Let them go and exercise this knowledge which they have acquired and pass it over to the rest of the people, work together with the communities and be friendly to them in order for them to succeed.
Organization of Trade Unions, NOTU, is calling on the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development to expedite the process of having the National Social Security Fund Act amended to allow people who are still of working age to access the fund in case they lose their jobs as they look for others. Asha Wilson-Owere spoke to NTV after the Finance Ministry withdrew the bill of liberalisation of the works funds.
What we want now is to expedite the amending of the Act so that this Act cannot now benefit the working people. In which way? First of all, we want to see the years reduced from 55 to around maybe 50. Now there are also those workers who have gone out of employment. They are there, somebody has reached a certain age, he cannot access that money. Should be able to access the money when he's still looking for a job, so that when he gets the job, then he can resume saving. Another thing, we are look at these security guards, most of them, they are getting very low pay. They don't get treatment, they don't get what. We want to see NSSF giving some other benefits, apart from the benefits which are now existing.
Let's take a break now, but NTV at 1 returns shortly. See you in a bit.
Hello class, let's talk Mabati. This is a Dumuza's Mabati. It comes with AZ100 coating.